Good afternoon, David, Chairman of Morecambe Bid here with John Pye, Project Director for Eden Morecambe, and we are stood on the prom in beautiful sunshine, John, but also slightly bracing weather. Going to catch up on some of the things we talked about last time, John, but would you like to just tell me where you're up to at the moment and what you've been doing since we last wandered around Morecambe?
Yeah, a real great amount of progress. A lot of work going on behind the scenes, to be honest. We've obviously done the site investigations, which people got very excited about, and rightly so, because that's sort of the first diggers on the ground. But that's to inform our sort of next stage of plans. And as we're here on site, we've sort of peppered it with holes and trenches, just understanding what's under the ground, any contamination risks. And the good thing is that on the whole, it's pretty much as we expected it to be. So what that does is put a real emphasis that the designs that we're developing and the costs that go associated with those are pretty robust, which at this stage, it's always quite a nervous moment, sort of digging holes in the ground and thinking that you're going to find something really horrendous. Design-wise, we're going through something called Reba Stage 3. So that's layering the details that we've put in for the planning submission, and it's really sort of developing the design so that people understand how the visitor experience will work, how the mechanical and electrical installations will be integrated, but importantly, what we're going to be doing from a sustainability aspect, because that's a really big ticket item for us. Sustainability, obviously with us being Eden, is vitally important that we are sort of setting boundaries and benchmarks that are at the top of the tree.
Yeah.
So we're doing something called BREEAM, which is the Building Research Establishment's environmental assessment methodology. That's a mouthful.
It does.
So our obligation is to get an excellent,
Yeah.
but we're pushing the boundaries and going for outstanding on that.
Brilliant.
So that really puts into practice what we preach in terms of environmental sustainability.
Yeah.
The other thing is we're going to be a pilot project for UK net zero. So we want to be a net zero carbon project. So it's quite pioneering, and it's a very high threshold of benchmarking. It's something that the government have only just really launched.
Yeah.
So that we're really proud that this project is going to be one of those pilot projects. And because it's so unique, it's not an office block, it's not a school, we're really having to work hard to integrate the criteria into our designs.
We're just looking at recruitment, so where are you up to with that?
Loads and loads of excitement about wanting to work for Eden, but people are giving up livelihoods, their current jobs to make a leap of faith to join this fantastic project.
Yeah.
And I'm really pleased to say that we've got Rachel, who's joined us as admin and finance manager. We've got Gemma and Robin, who have joined the team from a fundraising perspective, because that's really important for us. We've got Dewey, who's a senior project manager, starting in December. And then the last of the first tranche, and it is the first tranche of recruitment, is Stacey as a project engagement and communications manager, will start end of February, early March next year. So I'm really seeing the cavalry coming over the hill to support me in delivering this project, and much needed as the sort of snowball of momentum gains. Recruitment has to be just one of the parts of that.
Further evidence that things are moving in the way that you want them to.
Yeah, absolutely. Having Rachel sat in the office, somebody to share thoughts, ideas with, and support the project is vitally important. And I've been flying solo for 6 months now, but with great support of the community. Our partners, City and County Council as well, and the universities. It's a collaborative project, and it's one that you never really feel alone delivering.